We're across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Arizona Cardinals and the New York Giants. Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wild Card game. And this carries into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Step 180! Step 180!
Hey, what?
8!
It's a slant. Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Look at it!
First down, it's Newton. And over the left side, it's Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Set! 180!
57's a Mike.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run 20. 36. 36.
Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Gun.
Back to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Ready.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive.
Gun.
This is third and long.
Gun.
Crunch.
Express!
Motion.
Out of the gun, Newton. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible start for them.
It is.
And he's got some space here. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. 66 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important.
Boy, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. Caught left side, Williams. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
White 33. Great.
See me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Check 99. Check 99. 6 guys.
Now Newton. And that'll be incomplete. The intended receiver, Sony Michel, and it's 3rd and 5.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Go.
Fake to Michelle, now Newton. He's got Fitzgerald. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch in this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Hey, here we go.
20. Here we go.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Express.
Ringo.
Throwing again is Newton. This one caught by Isabella. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Here we go.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
Yeah, baby.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
Well, to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Ready.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
8.
Watch the pass.
And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 27. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Set. 180. 20.
You remember me? Let's go, baby.
8.
Quick talking about it and bring it.
Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Watch the screen.
He dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Fresno.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Jam.
Greg.
Mike's 56.
Throwing on 3rd down. Newton. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have
at the 10-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Check 56.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Big stop. Check hot route. Hot.
Gun.
56.
Express.
56. Right there. 56.
Get ready.
From the gun, here's Newton. Eluding the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Pick up the ball.
He's checking. He's
eight.
Crash.
Watch out. Check.
Shell. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Go to work, y'all. Let's go to work, baby.
Do what you do. Now's the time. Don't give him nothing. Come on, boys. Come on.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air. Not them just taking it. Big time, John. Now if you're coming.
Oh, he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score, a fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
All day, baby, all day.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Single.
70 Lion.
You're on an island over there. You're on an island.
There's a keeper by the QB. Here Jones gets it out quickly, complete. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field.
There you go.
A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. In the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time is left. That is caught at the 7. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Okay, break.
59's Mike.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Here we go.
Check 50.
Barkley, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants jump back in front. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
They're not out and out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put them in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here I come. Here I come. Mike 56. Mike 56. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Gun.
Here we go again.
Now a play fake, and it's into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off.
That's what it is, baby. That's what it is.
We'll bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they gave up the pick 6. Quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary in that last possession, though.
Throwing on 2nd down, Newton. His running back, Sony Michel. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Great.
You got that.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time.
Bring in the second string. Bring in the
Green
second.
with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
We got it all day up in here. We got it all day.
So now 2 pick 6s. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
Taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Ready
to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early in the elements.
As an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Stop your whining.
Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Gun.
And is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The Cardinals on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Don't let him.
Find Isabella. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Right there. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
Operating from the gun. Newton forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
It's our field.
Newton. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well.
Switch up, switch up.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
56, the mic, boys, 56.
Gun. 20.
He's coming. We got double up.
It's Michelle. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Here we go.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simple. After making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Right.
60 Maverick.
Hey. 4 down. Mike, 2. Watch 2.
You better be afraid of me.
19 Lion.
Throwing again on second down. Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line.
Do it again.
A big play there just before halftime. And even 50 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Come 19. Cup 19.
Jones. Throwing right in there. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Here we go, shot. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Check smash, check smash.
Check 59, Mike.
They'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half.
Staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Dragon 60.
Check 3.
Cowboy 80.
He's going to float this one deep right side, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Alert! Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking?
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. That's a score you felt they had to have in this game.
and you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are, but sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
We played to win. Let's go!
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown as they start with 1st and 10. Now left side of the defense. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Baby.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Check, 59.
They're not ready. They're not ready. They still playing something.
Jones.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Yeah, let's go! That's what I'm talking about, what?
I'm a double.
Mike 5'9".
Bronco 80.
Watch tight end.
He will have a first down here at about the 40. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Let's go
So
now.
a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
Back home, yo.
From the gun, Jones.
Watch
To
quick.
Shepard, complete over the middle. They'll contain him to just 4. Second
60
down.
Bison, 60 Bison.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Choose the mic. Watch the pass.
Throw out wide here caught by Pettis. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Tight end left.
Warrior 70.
4 down.
Hurt.
Jones escaping the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Third quarter,
19,
wild card
Tiger,
round.
19,
Thanks for
Tiger.
being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
Panther 11.
Throwing again. Jones. Over the middle, complete. That's Shepard. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Joker.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Lion.
59. 6 man. Check curls.
Go street.
Just doing the play, 2 look to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Hey, 58 is a mic. Going 58 to
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
70 Ranger.
fellas all day.
Throwing on 14. Jones. Out to the right here to Shepard. 6 yards is the pickup,
Easy
and that'll
work.
lead to
It's
a third
easy work,
down.
and it's coming
Brandon,
again.
perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync,
Check 26.
stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off each defender. Ended up making it even though it was complete.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. First down carry for Berkeley. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Shut up! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Cut. Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9".
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Say, hey!
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Gano now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
Try to increase the urgency, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
Gun.
He don't know no better.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
That's to Michelle, complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Four receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike.
Hey, come on.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton.
He don't want it.
Phillips set, hauls it in. And he'll get it out to
fellas.
midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Look at it.
56, right there.
Gun.
Target.
From the 50, Newton. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Silver.
2nd and 10, Newton again. Flush to his right. He'll do it. The ball comes out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, and it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that.
And they're operating in plus territory. 3 points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
20.
A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
What is
Out of the gun, Newton.
You want this?
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly this league.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
You got him.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Check your hot read.
Gun. 8.
He wants it all for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
And able to find Dorsett. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Come on now.
Philip Dorsett, 36 yards. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
Doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now. And here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football. And that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
Watch tight end. Four down.
Quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. So they elect to decline it.
Let's go.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly.
Jones to and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. This is a team that faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Baby, let's go. Let's go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Let's go.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
Come on.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Army. 56.
Throwing on 2nd and long. And now here is another interception. Picked off by